We are getting into monk mode. The mission here is unpacking what happens when you just completely ghost your familiar routine for like 6 months, or at least 66 days, to totally rebuild your mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah, to become basically unrecognizable, right? And I mean, to understand why we even need this, we kind of have to look at how terrified we actually are of being alone with our own thoughts.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, picture this. You are put in a quiet, empty room for 15 minutes, and the only thing in there with you is a button that gives you a painful electric shock. Would you press it?
I mean, I would love to say no, but the data on this is just wild.
Right, because a shocking University of Virginia study found that 67% of men actually chose to voluntarily zap themselves rather than just sit there in silence. One guy even hit the button like 190 times in 15 minutes.
190 times. That is insane. But, you know, it perfectly illustrates what the philosopher Blaise Pascal said way back in the 1600s. He noted that all of humanity's troubles basically stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone.
Wow, so we literally prefer physical pain over silence.
We do. And because we're so terrified of silence, we let this incredibly distracted world just steal our attention. And everybody wants your attention today because attention is currency.
Yeah, and it takes, 23 minutes to regain your focus after just one distraction?
Exactly, 23 minutes. So if you're always distracted, you never get the bandwidth to tap into your true gifts. And that is exactly where monk mode comes in. It is about blocking out the circus and entering a period of isolation to rewire your brain's default responses.
That takes about 66 days, right? Like on average?
Yeah, studies show 66 days is the average time to physically rewire those neural pathways and lock in a new habit.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you want a beautiful photograph, you know it was developed in a dark room. You have to spend time in the dark to create something incredible. Or like Lincoln said, if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'm spending the first 4 sharpening the axe.
Exactly. You have to sharpen your own skills in private.
But, okay, let's unpack this practically. Do we actually have to pack up and move to a remote mountain cave for 66 days? Or is this just about building a personal cave?
Oh, you definitely do not need to flee society.
Yeah.
It is just about building that personal cave wherever you are by setting really strict boundaries. Think of it like a surgeon in an operating room.
Oh, right. It is just you and the doctor. They don't let Instagram in, or like your friends.
Right. You shut the door to do the critical work.
Yeah.
In monk mode, you are doing inner surgery to rebuild the universe's most stable structure, which is a triangle. You are rebuilding your mind, your body, and your spirit.
Okay, let's start with the mind pillar. This immediately makes me think about that brownie analogy. Like, you could bake the absolute perfect brownie, but if you drop a tiny speck of dog poop in the batter, the whole batch is ruined. So we intuitively get that with literal junk, but why are we so willing to consume junk mental inputs?
That is the million-dollar question. You have to wipe the hard drive of those toxic inputs. So for the mind pillar, upgrading your internal software through CBT.
Crushing bad thoughts, right?
Yes, crushing bad thoughts. It means actively catching negative thoughts and challenging them. Combine that with reading one expert book a month, and you are finally feeding your brain high-quality ingredients instead of junk.
But keeping that brain sharp obviously requires physical fuel too. I imagine the body pillar isn't just about looking good.
Not at all. You cannot rebuild your focus if your brain is inflamed or starving. The nutrition protocol leans heavily on GBOMBS.
Greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Plus wild-caught fish, right?
Exactly. You pair that physiological repair with serious hydration, specific supplements like vitamin D, K2, magnesium, and zinc, plus walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day.
And strength training 3 to 5 times a week. Like lifting a little more each time. Because if it's not on paper, it's vapor.
If it's not on paper, it's vapor. Keeping track is the only way to guarantee growth. And all of that physical discipline naturally supports the final pillar, which is the spirit.
And this isn't necessarily about religion, is it? It's more about spending an hour a day on spiritual or philosophical texts.
Right, like Steve Jobs famously reading Autobiography of a Yogi every single year. It involves practicing pure awareness by taking just one fully conscious breath a day and actively recognizing gratitude before your meals.
Oh, wow, just one conscious breath. That sounds so simple, but so incredibly grounding. So wrapping this up, true success really does happen in solitude.
It does. It goes right back to that famous Carl Jung quote, "He who looks outside dreams, but he who looks inside awakens."
Yeah, when you strip away the circus of the modern world and rebuild those pillars, you come out completely unrecognizable.